Hey everyone, time for the middle of the box anyway. Maybe called away shortly, so I might have to stop somewhere in the middle. Alright, metallic sliver is the target. Okay, we got three here, so that means a foil. Alright, so Curdio now banned in modern, I think. Maybe banned in some other things. There's actually a green version they did first, to be honest. Lightning Axe. Disney card. Utopian Myconor, so you can start getting your counters on first turn if you want. The one that kills though is kind of this one. Despor Thalid is kind of I think better in some sense somewhere. Maybe. Oh, they made mana though. So, all right, Magnus of the Future. Hedron Archive. Kind of surprised that's there. Wasn't expecting. This girl is pretty good. Searches for a forest, has fire or walk. So you can give the forest to your opponents. So she can ramp someone else, or target player, I should say, not opponent. Could be playing a two-headed giant game. And, I don't want to ramp the other guy because he's stuffed up his mana somehow. Yeah, so, alright. Okay, we've got another foil. Alright, Sacramite Mia. Okay. Uh, okay, this is an insect, guys. Swarm Yard works with it. If you're every 10 you really Swarm Yards. Here we go. Coalition Relic, Leveler. Next turn you lose the game unless you were lucky enough to get past a. It's also a time shifter card. You it's if you have no cards in the library and you withdraw, you win. Chap. Can't remember his name. He's from Innistrad. He's yelling at me through the screen. Why can't you remember my name? Anyway, Spider. Why is this a time shifting card in this? I mean, to get that many of those, jeez. So that was my time shifting card there, guys. Alright. Another one of the store lands for green. Counters something that targets something that's white as a spell. Bouncy thing. Yeah, I don't think it's worth talking about anything else. Shadow removal. Where's the thing that may have actually made an insect? Maybe I was wrong. There's a spider. Oh, horror spells. Spellcaster. The other thing is Plumotic Sliver. All slivers is fine. Also, this permit would be put into a graveyard. You may put it on top of its owner's library instead, which seems pretty good. That's pretty disgusting, though. I think it means you've got the plague? Pneumonic, or at least a disease. That's white, not black. It seems a bit funny, or maybe it's because it makes it bubbly and flying. Okay, so no foils in this one, but it's pretty cool. Alright. Crossing Grip, Split Second, Lightning Axe, Children of Corylus. They were once worth like $10, I think, at one stage. Glittering Wish, Signal of the Empty Throne. Have we found out who the Empty Throne belongs to? Who is missing? Asher, left band. Okay, Asher. Have we had an Asher? Is she a planeswalker? Is it a she? Yeah, no, she. Definitely she. They use she in this. So, let's see Asher come. Okay, so that's cool. Alright. I don't know if anything's really there to write home about that I haven't talked about, or at least yapped on about a little. No, not really. Okay, Kravik the Merciless. 5 black and a red. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, crafting the Merciless deals damage equal to that spell's converted mana cost to any target. 5/4. Very similar to some guy they released that cost 3. Except it was just player at random and you couldn't play him in 2-player. Crystal Shard. So you tap it or a blue, return target creature to its owner's hand unless its controller pays 1. I believe you do have to play that in a deck with blue in it as your commander's identity because you have the blue symbol. Yeah, I think so. I think that still applies. Reality acids. Let's do this. Blah 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 blah. Yeah. Message me if you want to know what any of the cards were. I might be able to work it out, son. Salt Blast, straight out non-white permanent. Cost 5, it is a sorcery. Whereas you can just O-ring it now, you know. And it does a white permanent too. Just has a thing sitting there. Zoya, an old commander favourite of people's. Become Immense. The pack before that had the Black Knight thing and an assembly worker. Okay, I think we're making good speed, guys. We've got a 4, guys. Not the greatest, though. Okay, interesting. Didn't know that would be a time-shifted card. Okay, so there is a card I probably should talk a little bit about, which is Philetus. Destroy target creature its controller loses life equal to its power rather than its toughness. So you can suspend it and just keep waiting until it counts down. So when the last counter is removed, cast it without paying its mana cost. I think you do actually have to destroy something in that instance, and have destroyed one of my own things, which was devastating in a game I played because I just waited off it, or there's nothing there. Flashes in, you can return a forest to untap target creature only once each turn as pro blue. I think she's worth probably just mentioning. Muraganda's Path of the Glides. Creatures with no abilities get 2/2. No abilities. So there's not many of those now. Cloud Shredder Slither. Okay, so slithers you control have flying and haste, and it's only you control. It's like a time shifter one that gives you a benefit, not your opponent's slithers. So that's interesting in a slithers. Don't know if it actually gets played in older formats, which is why you want there. Just an elf archer with reach and death touch. That's a 2/1. Creatures with no abilities. So, yeah. Are there many now? Because they took a lot out. I think this is still like smaller than Time Spiral actual cell. Okay, so no foils here, guys. Okay, alright. Don't know if probably not talking about anything with commons anymore. Gemhide Slither makes mana for slithers. Premature Barrel. Destroy target non-black creature that entered the battlefield since your last turn. You still have to target it. Storm Entity enters the battlefield with a 1/1 counter on it for each other spellcast this turn, so that's pretty cool. It's an elemental with haste. Alright. Expatriate, which was something big early on in Modern, but I don't think it actually gets used now. I have one that's really miscut that I actually got from this. It was had a bit of the bit over here. That's how far it was miscut. Vampire Hexmage goes right with that land that brings in the giant thing that is really big. Trying to think of a name. It's not Dark Slick Shores, because I don't think it's Dark Slick Shores. I think it's blue-black, comes in untapped, to a fewer lands. Oh, hey! Some actual, maybe, thing. Alright, I don't even know, to be honest. Tell me, if it's the thing. Probably not going to bother in this. Rebel with protection from green is a blocking choice you could grab. If it was dealt damage, if it dealt damage to an opponent this turn, put a 1/1 counter on it too, so it can come out of nowhere as well. Okay, Granny Goraganon, Laboratory Maniac, whose name I forgot before. So if you forget someone's name, you then get something pretty cool. Talrand, Sky Summoner in foil. He looks pretty spec, to be honest. Looks pretty sweet. So at least they got the foils that are time shifted right, you know? Absolutely right. I think, because that's really sweet. Yeah, I'll probably make a deck with it. You know, it's a weird thing about cards with value, with minor value. Instead of like cards that might be easier to make. Oh, okay. So it's coming up Millhouse a little, guys. Alright. Blah, 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 blah. It's kind of looking a bit samey now, a bit in a way. Alright. So Return to Dust is one of those ones you need to cast on your turn. To get, like, it's Exaltate Artifact or Enchantment. If you cast it in your main phase, you get to do another one too. Okay, so we had Pact of the Titans. I think I actually want for some silly reason, which I'm not going to go into here because it's just silly. So it's an instant creator. It costs 0. It's red. Create a 4/4 red giant creature token. At the beginning of your next upkeep, pay 4 and a red if you don't lose the game. Your next upkeep. So it doesn't even have haste, guys. Fort Seas. So it's, I don't know, just time shifted Fort Seas. Time brought back, even? Is it time brought back? You know, because it's only past. Okay. And then I thought the other pack was good. Okay, so let's just, I've taken out one card from this that would actually be here. Actually, this was like something I had to look through things for. Initially when I started playing, because it was like a good standard card. People mainly played standard then. It had Swamp Walk and Regenerate was a 2/1. And kind of Fairies was really big, because we're talking like a Lara, Laurel and Block standard. It's a Swamp Walk with 2/1. And kind of doesn't die. Kind of doesn't die is the thing. So it's just there to... A Harmonic Sliver, which I put to the side, because it's Harmonic Sliver. Tarmogoyf. Hey. Everyone's favourite Lufagoyf. Thragtusk, another goodie. Wow, what a pack. Even without a 4. Don't know if that's better than Talrand, to be honest. I really don't play Legacy or Vintage, so can't give you advice there, guys. That much. I'd have to look it up myself. Bouncy dude. Suspend, and then you get a knight sort of guy. Kill something with power 4 or greater. Gets in cheaper if you're insane or mad. Do the madness thing. Sudden Smiling. Way to get around, actually, something that's in the set, which is the guy who has protection from target player because it loses its abilities and it doesn't target things. That's just that's how you can kill it in a way. Rumpen Ruins. How about that? Let's go with that. That sounds better, doesn't it? Rumpen Ruins. Because it's really rumping. That was that of that side, actually. So I'm going to stop, put a few things in sleeves, because I probably should. And we'll party on next one.